your kids are spoiled and everyone can see it. We're back on the run. We was at a birthday party yesterday for one of Mari's friends at school, and he was talking about basically parenting, like old school ways versus today's ways. You know, kind of like old school ways, kind of like the parent way or the highway, or new school ways where it's a bit more gentle, a bit more listening,
democracy,
caring about what the child thinks about, a bit more spoiling, and which one is better?
Bearing in mind, I guess we would all consider sort of our generation, millennials, typically that we were parented more old school. So we don't mean old school like the cane. We don't mean that level, but a bit more like where parents really ruled the roost, what they said when, and we think that's probably how we were parented. And often I think that was more effective, because it's not like, I don't look back on my child and be like, oh, it was so horrible, but it was more strict. There wasn't this democracy. I didn't get to always have my say. I definitely wasn't spoiled. In the sense of not every time I asked for something did I get it.
So if you believe that, why do you let Amari have such a say and stuff? Why you was asking him?
Because I do. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Come on.
I guess we don't have the answers, do we? But I do think gentle parenting can be. There are some things that our kids do that we wouldn't have done. There's a lot more chatting back. Like I said, there's a lot more like so yesterday at the party, people were saying like, you know, they say to the kids, oh, what do you want to do for half term? And the kids are like, oh, let's go on holiday. Like really extreme demands. I don't think like we made these kind of demands of our parents because we kind of just knew it wasn't that. Whereas our kids, it's like they have these expectations of things.
But ultimately, this is down to the parents, isn't it? So I'm saying, if this is what we believe, then why don't we enforce that? What's stopping you from not spoiling Amari as much, or, you know, letting them have such a say?
Because I'm quite strict. But I do think, you know, he's a human being and he does have an opinion. But ultimately, in my house, it is my way or the highway. Ultimately.
It's not.
I think so.
It's not. It's not like some South house, but he does kind of he gets away with stuff.
Yeah,
he gets away with stuff.
I don't know.
I was saying that I kind of I do probably spoil him by some people's opinion.
He
but
literally does.
But I don't give to spoil. I give to because I don't know, it makes me feel good, and I kind of don't want to not do things that make me feel good by giving to him.
Yeah.
But I am hyper aware that the give, trying to make him happy all the time, kind of makes a bit of us.
What's going to be more effective? Which one's going to create the best adults? The ones who are brought up quite strict, we know the rules, we do as we're told, we're not spoiled, or this kind of, you know, everything you want, you get. Every time you want to have an opinion, you want to chat back, you get away with it. What's more effective?
You let us know your opinion, yeah?